Well, hello there. I'm Pete LaFrance, the old Growler, and welcome to Meeting Expectations. Okay, if you're new here, and this is your first visit, what we do is we take a look at a can of beer, a bottle of beer, and we read the label, see what they're trying to sell us. We crack it open and see if it meets expectations. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Well, sometimes it's not. We do three things a little bit differently here than most tastings do. First of all, I like to use the same glassware for all of the beers. That way they don't have a leg up as far as checking out how their colors are or the aromatics. And speaking of aromatics, most people when they do tastings, wine tastings, beer tastings, etc., they will see, sniff, and sip, and speak. Not here. What I like to do is I like to see, I like to sip, and then sniff, and then speak. Why? I'll let Master Sommelier Fred Dex explain it all to you right up there. And the third thing, I always like to take the temperature of the beer. The temperature that a beer is served is pretty important to getting all of the flavors and the aromatics. Link right up there will explain to you the perfect temperature for your beer. Right now, what I like to do is in the tastings is any lagers should be served at around, say, maybe 40 to 45 degrees temperature Fahrenheit, and your ales from, say, 50 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit. And I always use a trusty thermopen from ThermoWorks, and there is a link in the description box below so that you can get yourself one. All right. Enough of that, let's take a look at what we've got. From the Other Half Brewing Company, Citra Snaps Rice Lager. 4.5% alcohol by volume, 1 pint, 16 fluid ounces. And it says Citra Week. I wonder if they're using Citra hop specifically for that week, and it was, let's see when it was, May 18 of this year, and we're now into July 10th. So it's not that old. $4.99 at the local beer barrel store, and it says brewed and canned by Other Half Brewing Company, Brooklyn, New York, Bloomfield, New York, and Washington, D.C. According to the Surgeon General, I shouldn't operate machinery or I shouldn't be pregnant. I don't have to worry about either one of those. Okay, so all we know is that this is I'm imagining it's got a hand holding a hop there. Let's see if you can see that. There we go, a hand holding a hop. I'm imagining that this is a single hop beer and a rice lager. Now, it's interesting because rice and corn are used to make an American style lager, say a la Budweiser, Coors, Rheingold, all those kind of good things. So a rice lager, I'm interested in. A lager, I'm assuming that it's going to be crystal clear. I'm assuming it's going to give me a 2-finger, nice, beauty white head. And so that's what I'll be looking for. Let's crack this open and see if it meets expectations. Here we go. All right, yes. We have us an incredibly clear beer. Boy, look at that. There is just a hint of straw yellow there, maybe slightly very light lemon. Ooh, and the carbonation, I don't know if you can see that, but there's some great carbonation. The head is beautifully built. Oh, yes. All right, well, let's see what the temperature is. It is 46 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's a little. It's not warm. Let's put it that way. It's not 50 to 55, so it's just coming out of the ice box and sat there just for a little bit. So the temperature is perfect. It looks perfect. Let's have a sip. Cheers. Wow. That is cold. It's refreshing. There are just hints, and I mean hints, of sweetness, and the hop. I'm going to go in for a nosedive, see if I can find the hop. There it is. Yes. Very, very, very slight lemon. Wow. I kind of, this would be even better, just a little more chilled. And in a glass, in a bigger Stein type of a container, so that it would stay chilled. The thin walls of this glass, it's going to, especially it's going to warm up a little bit. So, but boy, oh boy. And I'm not saying to ice down the mug, no. But a nice sturdy glass mug with this boy on a hot summer day, sitting out on the shore, that would be perfect. So does Citra Snaps meet expectations? It certainly does. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.